Hello, welcome to the Marginal Show, the cybersecurity show. I'm going to break down in this video how a blind kid became at the level of being FBI's most wanted hacker. So without further ado, let's get right into it. We are going dark. So Matthew Weigman, also known as the Lil Hacker, is a blind American hacker who gained notoriety for his exceptional phone phreaking skills. Born on April 20th, 1990, Weigman was legally blind due to the optic nerve atrophy, but possessed heightened hearing abilities that he used to manipulate telephone systems. Now, the early life and skills, Weigman discovered party lines at age 11 and quickly became absorbed in the world of phone hacking. Despite his visual impairment, he developed remarkable abilities like memorizing phone numbers by tone, imitating various phone line operators, manipulating in-band phone signals, right? This guy, he was putting in that work, that hacker work. The criminal activities he was involved in, he escalated from pranks to serious crimes. At 14, he made the first illegal SWAT call after being refused, phone sex. He performed up to 64 SWAT calls before his indictment. He used caller ID spoofing software to disguise his identity. He tricked phone company employees to reveal technical secrets. He obtained unauthorized access to telecommunication services, valued over $30,000, right? Now, in regards to arrest and sentencing, Weigman's criminal career came to a stark end, when he was 18. In May 2008, he and accomplices intimidated a Verizon technician at his home, arrested and charged with conspiracy to retaliate against a witness and commit access device fraud. Now, the sentence was 135 months, which is 11 years and 3 months, and in federal prison on June 26, 2009. So before I proceed with what inspired Matthew Weigman, please take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button and the like button. If you got what you came here for, if you're educated, if you're having a good time, please hit that subscribe button and the like button. So what inspired Matthew Weigman to start hacking? So Matthew Weigman's journey into hacking began, again, he was at the age of 11 when he discovered party lines. These free telephone chat rooms provided a social outlet for the legally blind Weigman and sparked his interest in telephone technology. Now, the several factors inspired his progression into hacking was the social connection. Party lines offered Weigman a way to interact with others without the limitations of his visual impairment. Technological curiosity, right? Weigman became fascinated with how the phone system worked, leading him to explore its vulnerabilities. There was the heightened hearing abilities, right? His exceptional auditory skills allowed him to memorize phone numbers by tone and imitate voices, giving him a unique advantage in phone manipulation. You have peer influence. Weigman encountered a subculture of phreakers on party lines who share tips and tricks for exploiting telephone networks. Now, there was also an accidental discovery, right? At 14, Weigman stumbled upon a moderator function by pressing random buttons, revealing private phone numbers of other callers. So, how did the FBI track down, Matthew Weigman? So, it began around 2005, right? When they were like, okay, we got to get this guy, because he staged a hostage hoax that sent police to the Colorado home of Richard Gasper, a TSA screener whose daughter had refused phone sex with him, right? So the investigation intensified over the following years due to several key events. You have FBI agent Alan Lynn, who had spent 10 years combating freaks and hackers and began investigating Weigman and his associates in connection with, a swatting conspiracy. So Weigman became aware, he was a target of a federal investigation in December 2006 when the FBI executed a search warrant at his house. William Smith, a Verizon security investigator, had been monitoring Weigman's hacking activities and providing updates to the FBI. So Weigman's continued illegal activities, he continued in it. Despite being offered a chance to cooperate as a minor, it led to further scrutiny. He was unable to stop hacking for more than 72 hours, according to FBI agent Lynn. So the final event that led to Weigman's arrest occurred in May 2008 when he showed up at William Smith's home in New Hampshire with his brother and friend. So this intimidation attempt prompted Smith to call the police, resulting in Weigman's arrest less than 2 weeks after this incident. So the police arrested Weigman at his home outside Boston, right? Now the role his accomplice played, right, they had, conspiracy and swatting. Weigman collaborated with, Stuart Russoff, Jason Trowbridge, Chad Ward, Guadalupe Martinez, and Angela Robertson to make unauthorized access to telecommunication company information and performing swatting calls, intimidation attempts. On May 18, 2008, Weigman's brother and Sean Paul Benton accompanied him to a Verizon investigators, residence to intimidate and frighten him. Credit card fraud. Carlton assisted Weigman in obtaining credit card numbers and stored them for Weigman and other co-conspirators to use for purchasing computers and electric equipment. Information gathering. Weigman directed others to obtain personal identifying information of Verizon employees to harass them and gather information about, the ongoing investigation and telephone service fraud. Weigman and his accomplices provided telephone numbers and passphrases to obtain unauthorized access to telecommunication service provider computers, well over $30,000. So that is what I have for you today. Hit that subscribe button and the like button if you were educated, entertained, you got what you came here for. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button if you were educated, entertained, and you got what you came for.